Hey guys, what's going on? It's YoAnty, and today I want to talk about sneakers that you get compliments on that you wouldn't normally expect to get compliments on. For example, this shoe here, the LeBron 10 Elites. It's a shoe that most sneakerheads see, and you're just like, yeah, nothing special. The Elites, they were easy to get. I'm not that impressed. Whereas we normally we tend to see like DB3s or Corks or Big Bangs. And we're like, ooh, sweet, you got the Corks, you got the Big Bangs. Like, as sneakerheads, it's natural for us to look for heat, when we're on someone's feet. Something like this or a Super GR. You see the Bread 4s everywhere, so you're not necessarily impressed. You don't necessarily compliment someone. You're like, hey, nice Bread 4s. I feel like sneakerheads more nowadays are only looking for the heat. So I'm thinking of more like people that work like in the grocery store that aren't into sneakers, or even your parents or your friends that know nothing about sneakers. They might see the Corks and be like, yeah, what are those? Nothing special. It doesn't catch my eye. Whereas like this shoe here, anytime I wear these, I get like 5 compliments. I could go wear the Corks. I've worn the Corks to the mall and no one ever said anything. I wore these. I got like 5 people, seriously, in like 2 hours, like, whoa, nice kicks. Those are snazzy. Or like, wow, those look like they were really expensive. And I'm like, and I look at them, I'm like, oh, I don't know. They're just, the LeBron 10 Elites. To us, they're nothing too crazy, But it's just one of those shoes where I guess the common folk who just doesn't really know anything about sneakers, I don't know if it's the gold or the lace lock, but this sneaker always catches people's eyes. Another one too, the other day I was wearing my Nike Lunar Flyknit Chukkas, the sock monkeys, the gray and red ones, and I was walking, I was in the mall and someone's like, hey, nice kicks. Those are sweet. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what shoes do I even have on? I look and they were just like the Flyknits. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I always think it's funny when someone who's not that into sneakers notices your kicks and they're like, oh, whoa, those are nice. Like, my LeBron 9 Chilling Reds, those always get a ton of compliments. I don't know if it's like the bright laces, but I wear those. People are like, ooh, those are sweet. I'm like, it's like I paid $70 for them, not that special. Whereas we wear something like limited or crazy, even if it's these, like, a sneakerhead might be like, oh, I love the Cannons, but someone who's not as into kicks be like, oh, what's so special? So let me know in the comments what sneaker you wear that you wouldn't expect to get a lot of comments on, but you do. I'm always interested in, and that's why this shoe, I always look at it because I'm like, I don't know, something about this shoe. I've really loved this shoe. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's simple, but it's also not. That sounds so stupid. You know what I mean? It's white, black, and gold, nothing crazy, but I love like the speckled midsole, the etched out swoosh, the gold lace lock, the gold lace tips, the gold in the laces. Like, it looks like it would just be a plain shoe, but there's a lot of detail. Something about this shoe, I really love it. And I actually love how it's even on the back. The one thing that bothered me about the 10 was the big die cut in the back. I just love how this meets evenly in the back. But alright, that's enough rambling. I probably bored you guys, but I don't know, that's it. Almost 8,000 subscribers. Thanks for all the views, everyone watching. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to keep going at it. Even though I may not be picking stuff up as much, I'm still going to make the sneaker videos. And trust me, I want to buy sneakers. I just want them to be the right thing. Like, I'm going to pick up a LeBron 11. I'm going to wait for the right colorway before I drop 200. So, alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.